Yes guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, hasn't it? So since I've been on, we've been pretty much full on down here. We've been busy with obviously harvesting everything. I tell you one thing I have enjoyed doing this year is growing more and more flowers. You know, some of them are coming to the end now. I mean, it's been pouring down today and there's still bees out. So yeah, it's definitely helped this year. And we seem to be having a better crop, obviously with the tomatoes and stuff in the polytunnel. You can see all down there. There's absolutely tons of them. There's some lovely looking red big ones over there as well. So yeah, it's coming together pretty damn well. And I'm going to put it down to the amount of pollinators that we've attracted to the plot. So mission accomplished, I think. So yeah, we've got quite a bit to be getting on with today. Get this plot ship shape, get it sorted. We've got to do a good tidy up, cut a few things back. I've got tons of stuff to plant out, which I will show you when I'm doing it. I've got some trays of like seedlings and stuff to chuck out, and then obviously I'll probably harvest some bees flying around in here. I mean, it's been pouring down all day and all night. Yeah, I'll harvest a few tomatoes for the week. For my dinner at work, and yeah, it's looking good. Anyway, so we're going to crack on. We'll stop gassing and waffling shizing on here, and we'll take you around the plot while we do some jobs. I will say though, before we crack on, the water situation down the plot has been terrible. We're probably down to less than 1,000 litres, and then like I say, I've banged on about us saving 5,000 litres. And obviously last night it's poured down, so I'm going to have to just have a look in all the water butts and see if we've actually saved a bit. I mean, I don't even think there's much really come down in that one. I've got a little bit, nothing crazy, not to write home about. A little bit there, probably over 100 litre there. So it's alright, it's alright. It's better than nothing, put it that way. But yeah, send a bit more our way. Right, we're going to crack on. We'll show you just what we're going to be planting. Right, it's the first of all. We're getting in some sweet corn. So I'll flick you around. You can just about see that. We've got the obviously we're pulling them out of the modules. Some of them have got two in, obviously, but we just get the horry knife down the middle. Just make sure you've got root system on either plant, a decent one anyway, because obviously the lack of rain means they're going to need watering quite a lot until they become established. And then just plant them in a grid pattern. I've done them probably a bit closer than I should have, but I'm just trying to pack them in really. And I find that the obviously because they're tight together, it stops the soil drying out a bit quicker, so it works for me. So anyway, yeah, I'm just planting them in this grid formation, because if you don't, they won't pollinate the same, because when they start forming they have to the tassels off these, I don't know if that's the right word, they have to be touching the other ones. So yeah, remember, always plant in a grid. Go on then. Right, what have we been doing? We've been very busy, too busy to even get the bloody camera out. So I'm going to show you what I've done. Right, first of all, we've planted up a bed of red drum and cabbage. We put some more in this one. Obviously we've got gaps in between the courgette and squash. We've just weeded that. We've put a bed of the old Oi Savoy, I think, cabbage, but we've netted that one just because the net were there. But we're going to have to get some netting for these ones because we get plagued with them cabbage whites. So that's on the to-do list. We've got some broccoli here, which they don't look much now, but to be fair, fingers crossed we get some broccoli actually, because we always do rubbish with it. That and cauliflower, maybe we're doing something wrong, I don't know. But anyway, we're going to net that. I'll probably even put, as it gets to the winter, I might even build a cage around this one. Or I could just build up higher and higher with the pallet collars and then put some over the top so the rats can't get in, because they will devour that. We've got some more sweet corn, and more sweet corn, obviously planted in the grids. We've got the Chombacinos doing well. I need something for these to climb up actually, so that's going to be to-do list for this week. I can't remember off the top of my head what these are. I can't. Well, there's some sort of squash, I think. Look a bit more like courgette, but hey ho. The bed of carrots is looking pretty sorry, but I'm going to leave it because I've got a couple of spare beds on the other side of the plot, so I think we're going to do maybe a late sowing of carrots there. The parsnips, now I always do well with parsnips. A couple of weeds there coming out, but on the whole, these are looking quite good. Nice and lush leaves. So yeah, that's this side of the plot pretty much done. I will show you this though. Look at this beauty. The courgette there, which I think we might pick that. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with it, because we've got tea already sorted. I've not even been in polytunnel, just leaving it alone to be fair, but it's looking good. I mean, I'm not flying here, but yeah, there's a pumpkin that's trailing its way out here, but everything's looking pretty damn good. Even, look at this bloody beautiful cabbage. I'm wanting to, well, I'll picture it when it comes out and stuff, make a video on it, but the only thing is, the longer I'm leaving it, the more cabbage whites I'm finding in here, and they are a pain in the arse. Oh, look at this beauty, the tomato. I might even take one of them for me for my lunch tomorrow. Sounds good, doesn't it? Well, this week I think we might have a cheese and tomato sandwich at work. So coming out of there, we've cleared this bed, which is looking a little bit bare in the middle, but I'm just going to leave this bed, I think, because it's got wild poppies in, it's got the cosmos are still flowering, probably need deadheading, but I have just sown some more, so I might just put a few more flowers in this bed and sort of leave it for the insects. We've got random sunflowers just coming straight out of the ground there. Obviously I haven't done that, that's self-seeded from last year. In this bed we've cleared it out, just left the courgette and a random couple of sunflowers, but I think that I'll be planting beetroot into these beds because I've done a couple of trays of beetroot. We've got all the leeks out, we've got some corn a bit further on. Obviously we've got the runner beans looking well, looking really well actually, and we've got some, in fact we're getting some small beans here, little green beans. Fab. So yeah, it's all looking good here. This side of the plot's a bit of a mess, but I have just discovered that behind there is another wasp nest, which I never knew about. And it's I've noticed a lot recently of wasps on these plum trees. Yeah, can you see them all? Looking after probably after all the black fly on the bottom side of the leaves. Anyway, so there has been a substantial amount of wasps. We got rid of the one wasp nest in the shed, but the other one is obviously in where I've just disturbed it, behind them pallets in the bush, so we'll obviously just keep away from that. I was going to cut this area back, but as you can see there is absolutely tons of, if you can just see that up there, blackberries. I absolutely bloody love blackberries, especially with ice cream. Yeah, so the plan was with that, just leave it all. Obviously I'm going to harvest all that because that's just free food, and it goes all the way around the plot down two sides, so I'm going to make good use of it. You can see literally thousands and thousands of them. I cut it back last year, and it's just gone wild, so yeah, I'm just going to leave it and obviously keep the food. That greenhouse is looking alright, not too bad. I've had to cut it back actually because the flowers were going bloody wild. Probably a little bit dry in here, doing a bit of a wetter, but we're getting tomatoes here. I will just pick one of them there. Not quite sure on the what type they are. Oh, they're like them piccolo ones you get in shop. Bloody hell, they are good. Good shape. Wow, very good. So yeah, I will just say though, Look at the colour on them. Right, I don't mean you. Stunning that. Bloody stunning. Go on, Mr. Allen. So yeah, we've just had a bit of a tidy up. This is the dumping area. We've got compost looking a bit tidier. And then, obviously we've got a lot of garlic drying out here. Just hiding away. We've got the sprouts and I think one of the cabbage there that I've done, it was from a cutting that. All in that planter that I made in grow bags. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grow them over winter in here because the rats can't get in here. Otherwise, once it freezes, they'll bloody go mad and they'll just devour this. So bloody hell, just like that there. I'm finding cabbage whites. Bloody hell, I didn't think they'd got in here, but obviously they've come through the window and laid their bloody eggs. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on this because once them caterpillars start, they'll just devour the whole plant. So yeah, that's annoying. Anyway, and then the last thing in here, we've obviously got some strawberries we've done from seed, which I need to plant out actually. And these date palm, we've got some wasps flying around in here. I think they're after the things on that. After the little aphids on there, which is a bit annoying. But we've got tons and tons of beetroot all done, ready to go out. There is some seedlings. We've done kohlrabi, we've done French beans, purple sprouting broccoli and some more lettuce and a bit of kale, which we're going to add to some of the beds and probably in some of the greenhouses as well for the winter. So I will love you and leave you with these absolutely lovely little fruit patio trees from Sutton's that they sent us. I don't think I've even posted a reel on that yet, but I've potted them up and just left them in here. I'm going to overwinter them in here, and then next year we're going to get some nice pots from them, probably have them at home so I can keep an eye on them then and see how much fruit we can grow from a fruit patio tree. So yeah, so I think that's me signing off. I love you and leave you. Have a good week. I'll try and get this uploaded onto YouTube tonight. So yeah, we'll see you down at the plot. Hopefully with Oscar next time, but he's had a bit of a ropey week. He's been ill, so yeah. We'll love you and leave you. And you know what to do. Let me know what you have been up to down at your plot in the comments. Let's go.